Week 5, halfway through the challenge, Tuesday morning. We just hit them a challenge to go through some technique work, getting into hold pads again. Even when they're holding pads, we're getting them in a fighting position, getting them to move around like they're fighting as well. Stepping in, stepping out, spacing their client out if they're not, or their training partner, if they're not stepping out, so we can hit them as well. Remember, when you're holding pads, person holding pads, don't just stand there with your feet like this and move. Move like you're a fighter in your fighting stance. Space them, push them back, left hand out, catch, move. Everything's still moving around like you're fighting, yeah? Not just standing there like this. All right, we're gonna go through some combos. So this is called the pyramid. This is a really good fitness test where you're gonna do 10 punches, 10 kicks one leg, 10 punches, 10 kicks the other, then 8, 6, 4, 2, all the way back up to 10. You're gonna try and get that done in 3 minutes. It'll definitely a burner and a good fitness stage. So where you are now, in 2 weeks, do it again. If you can get closer back to 10 within that 3 minutes, you know you're getting fitter. Stormy holding pads for Tale. They're working pretty well together. We always make sure that our trainers can hold, our fighters can hold pads as well. Having a bit of fun. But about to do the pyramid next round, so we're going to see what Tale is made of. Stormy absolutely smashed it with the pyramid. Hannah holding pads here for Mel. Just making sure Hannah's still in a fight stance when she's holding pads. You want to sort of be learning. You don't just hold pads and not even think. Still in a fight scenario, so you make sure she's got a foot stance everywhere she moves. Foot close to that direction goes first.
I noticed the difference when we first started. I was fucked running just up the street and back.
Yeah.
Last week I never got on the block. Actually, knocked out stopping. Alright, fuck man.
But this time, we're actually going to start in a neutral position. So we're going to walk up, so you got one hand on the inside. So we've got one hand on the inside each. Now, you can control the other hand on the outside or the inside, okay? I'm saying to TNR, Adrian likes doing it on the inside. Okay, the ultimate thing is here is to try and get both hands on the inside. Does that make sense? So just let me do it. So if I do that now, I can control Sarah to be able to do a takedown, to do a lot of knees. She's in a lot of trouble. Okay, if I can pull her down like this. This is really funny. I've just showed them in the clinching, trying to get the dominant position of 2 hands in. Okay, so you can control your opponent, pull them down, knee them in the face, that sort of stuff. It's going to be pretty funny to watch them have a bit of a wrestle trying to do this. Now we're going to fight for the strong dominant position, but also let's say that it's easy for her to defend this, right? Because she knows I'm trying to do it, even though she's not defending at the moment. There we go. Yeah, so if I'm trying to get it in, she won't let me get it in. I'm going to distract her, yeah? So let's say, okay, I'm trying to get in, can't get in. I'll throw a knee first, then try and get in. Or also, I can throw a knee, and then I can put my leg down beside her leg, because I got my right arm here. All I do is I pull it that way, and she goes down, yeah?
So we're just watching Tim and Tia here doing some clinch work. Clinch work is probably one of the hardest tools to master during Muay Thai, but also one of the most important, because if you're fighting a really strong opponent, you can actually come in and sort of smother them up. It scores heaps as well if you're showing dominance within the clinch. Tim's a super hard worker. We got a lovely smile from him as well. Tuesday morning just finished up and we've worked him super hard today. I mean, they've had a bit of a rest over the weekend, so we thought we'd go hard. We've got really good numbers here today, so rather than these guys getting pads with our trainers, we've actually taken it to the next step and got them holding pads for each other. For me, that's a really important thing, because it's definitely easy to throw punches with an experienced pad holder, but learning to be able to hold pads for your partner is just as important, in my opinion. So we've worked them hard. We've done the full punch pyramid, we've done some slipping, we've caught some punches in the faces when we've slipped the wrong way, and we've just finished off with a bit of clinch work. You'll see through the videos today that clinch work is very, very hard and very tiring. It looks like everybody's just having a lovely cuddle. It's not. It's really, really hard work, but super, super important to be able to bring it into the Muay Thai game, especially if you're coming against a really strong puncher or kicker.
Okay, Thursday morning, week 5. It's bloody freezing, so we've got everyone inside this morning trying to keep it warm. So we've got a couple of guys doing pads, the rest of us going to be doing some drills, trying to sharpen up their defensive counters for their fights. Change! So yeah, we're running through some partner drills this morning, leading up into the sparring, and trying to get as many on pads as we can. So yeah, onwards and upwards. Here's what you do, you're not going to kick like shit in here, and all of a sudden kick like a god in the ring. You want to kick well, practice well. Let's go. All right, so you're going to same thing. One person's going to take for 30 seconds, okay? The other person's going to just defend and counter. So we're going to counter off the same leg we check with. Okay, so if Matt throws the kick, you defend, come straight back with your counter. Okay, so the person attacks, you've got to have your check ready. Okay, so if I attack Matt, he's going to check and counter. Oh, when he counters, you've got to have your check ready, okay? One person attacks until I say change. Let's go. Defense, strong defense, check with your legs. Nice and simple, just jab cross, we're going to go 1 for 1 this time. Okay, so hold your ground. When you're getting hit, don't stand upright, okay? Punch over, brace yourself for impact. You're going to throw a jab, cross, hook. The guy's throwing the punches. Concentrate on your technique, okay? Keep your hands up, turn your shoulders, put a bit of weight to it. So if he's holding his ground, if I hit him here and he doesn't move, I throw my hook. If I throw a kick from here, I'm going to be too close. Okay, the kick's not going to be as good as it could. It could be, but I'm going to be close enough to get punched in the face. So if you throw the punches here and he's not moving, step your lead leg back a little bit. So you've got a nice long kick and you stay away from his hands. You've got to make adjustments. Okay, don't just attack. So your 3 punches, 1, 2, 3, and then step, kick, step back, ready to go again. All right, we just go 1 for 1. Okay, so you can throw any combination that you like. Okay, so don't go going crazy. All right, don't go a million miles an hour. So when you're throwing your techniques, you don't want to throw them half-assed with your hands down and throw them soft and just tap at each other. You've got to start getting used to being hit. Okay, so throw your combos, keep your hands up, throw your kick, but don't rush. If you see your partner just cringing and getting smashed, slow down. You've got to help each other get better. And you've got to be moving with authority, but you don't want to be killing each other. Okay, so when you're throwing shots, they're not supposed to be smashing into each other. If you get past someone's defense, you've got to be able to control it enough to not break them yet. Okay, if you break them now, you've got no one to play with tomorrow. Wait until you fight, then break them. All right, let's go. 1 for 1. 1 for 1, look for your gaps. Have those checks ready. We're just going to work basic catches, okay? So we'll slow it down a little bit. So you're going to throw the right kick, step offline, okay? Nice strong catch. So don't cradle the arm. You're not bringing the hand here and cradling it with your hand, okay? Catch it. So bring your hand right through as if you're trying to cut the leg off. Okay, so as she kicks, step off. This hand comes across the cover of the face in case she kicks high. Keep your hand on your body. Keep your elbow up. Get them off balance. Okay, so you've got them under control. Then just let go. My kicks. They go 1 for 1. So when he catches the right kick, step off to catch kick. Bam, as soon as he catches it, we're just going to punch right to the face. So whatever leg he catches, that's the hand we're going to use. Okay, so keep your leg nice and strong, and you can actually do like a leg curl and pull him in. So if he's got a good grip on my leg, okay, and he's like trying to pull me in, I can pull in. Okay, so as he's catching my leg, I can pull him in and smash him in the face. As long as I got my foot on the floor, solid. All right, so from here, we're going to counter off the catch. Okay, so they're going to throw the kick, step off line, catch the kick, step back, just drop it into your hand. So you got control here still, throw them off balance, and counter. Okay, so again, catch, control, so they're off balance, step back, leg will drop straight into your hand, throw them off balance. If you can throw them off balance and kick to the back in Muay Thai, huge points. Okay, you're allowed to kick to the back. Kick. So when they kick off their left leg, we're going to keep this hand up. So you've got your guard here when they kick. That's just going to block the kick. Okay? So when she kicks, this hand comes underneath. Okay, instead of blocking here, comes underneath and grabs the kick. Boop. Then you step back. Okay? And then from in here, step in. Nice, easy sweep. We've all done that one, yes? Okay, so nice and steady. She throws the kick. Control here. Step back, pull it through the hips, step in, pop. Okay, so end of Thursday morning, the guys did quite a few drills this morning, ended up with catching takedowns. Yeah, it was a good morning all up. Got some solid pad rounds, The guys started to get used to getting hit and exchanging without running away, so progress is getting made. It's looking good.